recommendation for the adoption of the Strategic Forest Management Plan. Now, I don't know how many of you had a chance to read the Climate Driver study. That's quite a tome. Its premise, Speaker, is based on reducing the box that are used by climate modelers. Typically, when you're modeling climate, you divide the world's climate into boxes, and generally they're 300 kilometers by 300 kilometers by 30 deep. But for this study, to study the possible future climate of Toronto, you had to take that 300-kilometer box and reduce it to a kilometer. Now, it's to their credit, Speaker, that the authors of this report have said very clearly this is a very complex exercise. And they lay out in their report all the various options, scenarios, etc., that are available to them, and they tell you why they picked the options that they did. So there's no question in the minds of these authors that not only is this a very important topic, but it's a very complex one. Now, there are people who believe that the conclusions of this report are apocalyptic in their character. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, they're saying that life is going to be a little more comfortable in this city, but that, well, I hear some oohs and ahs. Here's what it says, and I quote. This is a quote, ladies and gentlemen, with respect to comfort. Better in winter, slightly worse in summer. Wind chill reduced by over 50% on average. Quote, humidity and temperature remain similar for most of the year. What they do, Speaker, is they do say that rainfall, when it does come, is going to be concentrated in a way that our infrastructure cannot respond to it. And so with that scenario in mind, they have alerted us to the need to analyze what they've presented to us and prepare for the worst aspects that they see ahead for climate in the city of Toronto. The major recommendation of the committee is that we establish a working group that cuts across the silos at City Hall, a working group that can bring all of the operations of the city together and focus them on the issues that they've raised here, which is the need to analyze the infrastructure of the city today and to prepare for its change and upgrade in the future. And I would encourage you to support the number of recommendations that we've made, although I will be making an amendment that I hope will tighten that operation.
Thank you.